So what will you do with the moments that you have left?
Great American rugby. Rugby is life and life is great. I'm excited to share an opportunity to partner with Great American Rugby and help grow rugby in the U.S. Sponsoring Great American Rugby gives your brand exposure to a passionate rugby community. Whether through logo placements, social media promotions, product giveaways, or brand collaborations, we can find the right fit for you. Here at Great American Rugby, we know that all businesses are different, so we're open to negotiating sponsorship budgets or alternative compensation that works for both of us. If you're interested, please fill out the sponsorship interest form. It'll only take a few minutes, and I'll personally reach out to discuss the next steps. Let's build something that benefits your brand while growing rugby. Thank you for your support. Let's grow rugby together. Rugby is life, and life is great. Be great.
It's not there? Oh, yeah.
You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. Beneath the pale moonlight, where we're dancing slow, I hear whispers of love in the night soft glow. Your eyes, they sparkle like stars in the sky. In this moment with you, time just seems to pass by. In the quiet of the night, in a world so still, our hearts beat as one. In this love we fulfill. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. With every beat of my heart, I'm drawing closer to you. And through the seasons of time, our love will stand true. So trust me, don't fear me. Baby, please hear me. There's nobody else for me but you. Our love is never ending, it's only just beginning. And I can't wait to start with you. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl.
Welcome back to another episode of That's All I'm Saying. It's your boy Max Dollars, your neighborhood hoop hero, baby. And we got a special guest, not a guest, but a friend of the show, DLC. What's up, baby boy?
Hey, what's going on,
Hold
man?
Let me get you in here right. Hold on.
Oh, man.
There we go.
Hey,
What's up, buddy?
man? I'm feeling good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. And before we start, I want to give a shout out to all my sponsors. Stillwear Athletic brand, the Great American Rugby, and of course, Abasi still the #1 honey man. Okay. So yeah, hey, what's up, bro? How you been?
I've been good, bro. Just trying a lot of different things and just trying to make content the best way I can.
No, for sure.
So what was it, Tuesday? I went live with my GoPro at Coach Light, bro. Just trying some stuff.
Yeah, how'd it go?
It went terrible. It was too dark.
But you don't know unless you try.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But it was fun though. It was just funny, like people looking at me like, got a camera on his head, like, yeah. We live right now.
They trying to see what you doing.
Yeah.
We finna go live here on IG. Hold on 1 second.
So, but yeah, it was a learning experience. And then I went to the park that worked out, and I got that thing that go over your chest.
Yeah.
And I put the camera like right here and just worked out for an hour, went live. I just been trying stuff, bro, just to get content. But yeah.
That's what's up. Hey, you got to give people a different point of view.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They used to seeing the same stuff. If you give them something different, they might go for it.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I think content can go crazy. Like I be seeing what these dudes be doing.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
it's all in the imagination.
Yeah, for real. Just make it come to life.
That's it. Now, last time we spoke, you know what I'm saying, we kind of went viral.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a good moment in time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it really was.
And really, the question was about LeBron James. You know, and all I said was, I think he's a better role model than Michael Jordan. That's it.
Yeah, realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in all aspects of everything, if you have a team, right, and you want them to play team ball, you would tell them, be like LeBron.
Right.
Because nothing about Michael Jordan says team ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Michael Jordan said, get out the way, I got it.
I got it. Which is great.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a hero.
Yeah, right.
Everybody needs a hero.
Like, Mike got it.
Yeah.
That's all the teammates say, Mike got it.
Do it. ISO. Go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Which is great.
Yeah.
But that ain't the era or the player that LeBron is or is in. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people been on my IG talking mad cash money. Cash money like Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Listen, I get Jordan was the GOAT.
Y'all acting like Max kicked y'all dog, bro,
No,
with these comments, man.
Man, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, but it's cool though. I get it.
Yeah.
I get the feeling. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I love Jordan too, bro. I swear I do. But everybody has a standard in life what they have to succeed in. Jordan hit his standard. Right? This next chapter in life is LeBron.
Right.
We're not taking nothing away from Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He was the GOAT.
Yeah.
It's like the president. You can't be president forever. You can't be president forever.
Right.
You got a term. Jordan had his term, and now it's LeBron's term. Come on, man, give it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the people went crazy.
Yeah.
People went crazy.
Yeah. LeBron I just think he the GOAT personally, not because of the era, just because it was a point in time, like, if LeBron was on your team, like, it was, no matter who else, you went to the finals.
You going to the finals.
Like, what was it, like 8 straight years? Like, bro, like, do people understand? Like, some people don't even make it past the first round of the playoffs.
Ever.
Like,
You
talking about?
He's guaranteeing you.
Right.
Championship bound.
Like a golden ticket for 8 straight years, bro. I'm on the team. I know we making it.
Yeah.
At bare minimum, the conference finals.
At bare minimum.
Yeah.
But he don't get stopped at the conference finals.
Right, exactly.
You know? Unlike Jordan doesn't even make the playoffs, but when he makes the playoffs,
right,
he wins.
Right.
You know, that's the kicker.
He said, I'm all or bust.
Yeah, I'm all or nothing.
Yeah, for
all
real.
or nothing.
Yeah.
Which is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just know that if he's on your team, the difference between LeBron and Jordan is that it's all or nothing with Jordan, right? Either we gonna win it all or we ain't gonna win nothing,
Yeah.
right? So you take that gamble,
Right.
and he went 6 for 6. He went 100%.
Right. He did.
It's great.
Yeah.
You can't knock that.
You
You can't knock that. But the percentage-wise, before you win,
Yeah.
if I can guarantee you any year you're going to the finals, I can't guarantee you're gonna win.
Right. You gonna be there.
But
though.
you're going to be there. You're going to take that.
Right.
You're going to take it.
I'm gonna take it.
Or you're going to tell them, listen, it's a 50-50 chance you make it, but if you do make it, you're going to win.
Right.
I mean, it's a gamble. I'll take the guarantee. The guarantee I'm gonna be there, and then now it's happenstance. You know, like if we're good enough, we're gonna, because it's a team sport. It ain't just a one person thing.
Yeah.
You get to the championship, the team has to win.
Yeah.
It's a team scheme. It's a team gamble. It's a team game. The team has to win. The one person can't just do everything.
Can't do everything.
You know what I'm saying?
As
Like,
much as he want to, you still can't do everything.
you can't do everything. You can't. And that's the thing. That's the difference between the two. You know, similar trajectories in history, the same level of I would say winning percentage, but you can't. You would say the same level of final appearance in a sense, right? Because you guarantee LeBron 8 straight years to the finals.
Right.
You guarantee Jordan 6 straight years to the finals. It's about the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Only difference is Jordan won every time.
He won every time.
Every time. You can't deny that.
Yeah.
You can't. So he was the GOAT. He's still a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? It's just this is the era. And his legacy, LeBron's legacy, is going to live on longer than Jordan's because that's just how it goes. Nobody remembers Elgin Baylor. Nobody remembers Wilt like that. Nobody remembers Kareem. Everybody in my comments talking about Kareem was never the GOAT. Kareem was the GOAT.
At a point in time.
At a point in time, he was the greatest player on the planet. From high school, from college, to the NBA, to the leading scorer record, to taking the Bucks to the championship. Their first championship they ever had until Giannis got that thing. Going to the Lakers, winning more championships. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just was winning the whole time. Who doesn't think Kareem was the GOAT in his era? He was. Thank you. Skyhook, unbelievable, unstoppable.
What was his era? 70s? Or
70s and 80s.
70s and 80s.
You know what I'm saying? 60s if you want to get going. You know what I'm saying? He was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing his thing.
Yeah.
The man, LeBron and Kareem have the same lifespan. High school GOAT. He didn't go. If LeBron would have went to college, he would have been a GOAT in college.
Yeah.
Undeniably.
Right.
But high school. NBA, same trajectory. 18 on up. Great from now. You know what I'm saying? Jordan only got good from age like 20 to 40. Which is a strong 20 years.
Yeah.
Strong. He hit his peak.
Yeah.
He hit his peak. But, you know, LeBron been great 40 years.
Yeah, forever.
Forever. Since he came out the womb
since
kicking.
it came out.
I'm sure his mama passed him the ball when he came out that pussy.
Like here.
Yeah. You know, so it's just what it is. I mean, people in their feelings, man. I get it. I understand. All the money we done spent with Jordan, you don't want to say he's not, because why would you spend your money for him if he ain't the greatest?
Right. And I get it. That's probably who you grew up to. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Yeah, we all did.
You know.
Everybody want to be like Mike. You know? They made the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's
I
why
mean,
LeBron got all these songs out now, because he has to do everything that Mike did more, times 3. So LeBron got all these songs.
Yeah.
You know? And I tell you one thing. Everybody was on LeBron about the Space Jam remake, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you know. And they be saying, like, he's just chasing Jordan. He's not chasing Jordan. The GOATs get the movie. If LeBron James wasn't the greatest, they wouldn't offer him the part.
Right.
You feel me?
That's a valid point.
You feel me?
They ain't giving it to Tyler Hero.
They
I don't
didn't
know
give
why.
it to Kobe.
Oh, damn.
You feel me? They didn't give Space Jam to Kobe.
That's a good point.
You feel me? I'm just saying, like, they give it to the greatest player of all time because that's a stamp. If you're in Space Jam, you're the GOAT. Regardless. The next GOAT will be in the next Space Jam. That's how you know who the GOAT is. Who's ever starring in Space Jam, people?
Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not.
It is what it is.
Like, you saw how long it took for them to make another one?
Exactly.
They was like, Kobe too similar to Jordan. How we gonna change the
How
story?
we gonna, yeah. It has to be interesting.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to say Kobe was the next Jordan, which is fine. He was. But he ain't get the part.
Right.
He ain't star in Space Jam. I don't even think they offered him. I don't even think they offered him.
Didn't he go through a scandal too, though, Kobe?
I mean, he did. He did.
Do you think that played a part in that with the movie? Or he
No. I think the scandal could have helped the movie out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, in a way, because you think about the movie is based on people coming down, taking your powers. That's what it was at the beginning, right? If Kobe's going through a scandal, they want to come and get his powers because he's going through a scandal. They're going to get everybody else because at that particular time, he was probably lowballing. You know, it was tough for him. So they come get everybody else. But I had an idea. I had an idea for Space Jam 2 back in college, but this was my idea. And I'm not saying that this player that I'm about to name was the GOAT. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm not going against what I just said. They offered it to the GOAT. LeBron. But if they wanted to make the story good, make it make sense, I thought they should have cast Steph Curry as the lead. Because when Steph first came into the league, there's a lot of doubts, a lot of naysayers, right? His ankles was weak. They didn't think he was going to pan out. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the story would have went, the Monstars people would have came back down, and they would have went for all the top players in that particular time, which is like Durant, Monte Ellis, I think D Rose was in there, Dwight Howard, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would have hit all the top people, but they would have left him out. Even though he was on the rise, right? Yeah. So at the same time as him hurting his ankle, they come down and they start taking everybody's powers. At that particular time, that's when he started hitting anyways. He started excelling in basketball at that particular time. So if they would have timelined the movie correctly, as the Monstars take all the powers, Steph Curry starts to show who he is, starts hitting all these half-court shots. That's when the long ball started really going and falling for him. You feel me? So if they would have did it correctly, his rise to fame and greatness could have been amplified so much more, because in the story, it would have symbolized real life, because in real life, that was really happening. Just like when Jordan left and went to play baseball, they tied it in together, and it made it seem like in real life, he went and played baseball, but the Monster, like in his 2-year span when he was playing baseball, they made it seem like Space Jam was that reality. You feel me?
Right. I do. Yeah.
So now they could have did the same thing with Steph.
Right.
And then I think it would have been a better movie.
It would have been. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Steph in something like, like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's an idea.
Yeah.
But it's too late. Yeah. They gave it to the GOAT.
I'm weak.
GOAT James, sorry, took the spot, baby.
Sorry, position already filled.
Yeah, position already filled. And Steph, and they want to say Steph is more of a GOAT than LeBron. Like, this was his era. No. If you put in Jat, TTP, GTP, who was better, Steph or LeBron? All you see is LeBron. Only thing Steph has is more rings.
No, they tied.
They tied at 4? I thought he got 5.
He got 4.
4 and 4? Thank you. LeBron James. LeBron James is the better player. And I think, to be honest with you,
he been there 6 times.
Who, Steph?
Yes.
He been there 6?
Yeah, he lost to Toronto and he lost to
LeBron.
LeBron, right?
LeBron. Hey.
LeBron.
But he beat LeBron like twice.
I mean,
maybe almost 3 times. Because Toronto. You just said that.
Yeah.
And he lost to LeBron twice.
No, once, right?
No, twice, because he would have had to play the Celtics that 4th one. And, he just got that 4th ring a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So,
I remember that.
So he beat LeBron twice, which is fine. He had a great team.
He did.
A great team. And no knock on him. Kevin Durant was actually the guy. He was. He was the guy. And that's no knock on Steph, because the tandem, all 3 of them, Steph, Clay, Draymond, or, not Draymond, but, Durant, that's tough.
Yeah.
Who gonna stop them? You pass it to Steph, he gonna make it. You pass it to Clay, he gonna make it. You pass it to Durant, it's a bucket.
Like, man.
You pass it to LeBron, that's a bucket, but who else LeBron going to? You know what I'm saying? It's tough for the man.
Yeah, at the time.
It's tough.
Yeah.
So, kudos to Steph. He had a super team to beat the greatest player of all time. It's great.
He said he knew that but I think I heard somewhere they knew they couldn't beat him again after the first when he came back. No. I said, damn, that is crazy.
No, it's impossible. Dude, listen, if LeBron wanted to, LeBron and Kyrie both had 40, right? But Kyrie can't withstand the 40. He can't do that every night. Only because it's not in his DNA to go 40 every night. He got the game for it, but I don't think he would have the withhold to go 40 every night. Now, LeBron?
Yeah.
What? This nigga go 40 every night if he wanted to. You can't stop him. The man shoots decent enough to make most of his shots. And you scared of him. The fear factor is real. The Jordan fear factor was real. The LeBron fear factor is real. These teams ain't trying to play against LeBron.
They really do be scared, though.
They be scared of my man, bro. Like, every time. And it's crazy. I mean, you the GOAT. You're feared in the league. But What can you say? The man's from Ohio. He ain't, he ain't from New York. I guarantee you, though, if he was from New York, it would be no question. He'd be the GOAT hands down. Hands down, because anybody from New York, they crown the GOAT.
Right.
Kareem from New York, GOAT. Jordan, born in New York, GOAT.
Where he was raised?
North Carolina. But they want to give him New York.
Right. They just want
They want to give him to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's fine.
He woke up in the hospital and they drove him up out of there.
And they drove him up out of there. He ain't spent one day. But they want to say Jordan's from New York.
Right.
Just because he the GOAT. Because all great players come from New York. Now, if LeBron was born in New York, you don't think they would say he was the GOAT?
Oh, man.
What? They be crowning that nigga.
When New York media, it's over with.
It's over with, bro.
Yeah.
If he would have went to New York, it'd have been crazy. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, to be honest with you, he saved the league. He's too much of a star to go to these big markets. That's why he went to L.A. late, Yeah. If he would have went to L.A. straight out the gate, Magic Johnson, what? Come on, bro. It wouldn't have been none of that. None of that. It would have been a LeBron show for 30 years.
LeBron would have took over.
He would have took over. He's too big of a market by himself. That's why he's in Cleveland. Just think about it. If he was in a bigger state, they could have amplified him so much more. He would have been way bigger than Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah. I mean,
woulda, coulda, shouldas. You know what I'm saying? Woulda, coulda, shouldas. But other than that, the league is going crazy right now.
It is going crazy. As for somebody who just like really got into basketball in 2019?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I'm invested now.
No, for sure.
I'm invested.
For sure. And it's interesting because the league firing all NBA champs. You saw that, the coaches?
Yes, sir.
How are you going to fire every NBA coach that won a championship the next year? Makes no sense.
Like, it's just like, where's the patience? Where's the
there's no growth. Like,
yeah.
You won, yes. Okay, let's try to win again.
Like, you just won.
You just won.
Yeah.
Why are you getting up out of there? It don't make no sense.
I ain't get that, man. And then, like, the playoffs about to start. Like, literally.
You gave up.
Like, you couldn't let the man finish out the season, bro.
Man, when it comes to these egos, these temperaments, people they can't let it go. If I have power over you and you talking smack to me, I'm going to fire you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. They don't even care.
Yeah.
Franchise don't even care. We'll wait till next year.
Like, but people really be shooting themselves in the foot, though.
Yeah.
Because they just couldn't, their ego, like you said.
Yeah, they be
so
talking.
It's like you could have had something. Do I think the Nuggets had a legit chance? I say they probably made it to the divisional Western Conference at the most. Yeah. But that's all I give them.
Yeah.
I've been surprised that they made it to the finals, but you already know. I just support greatness. I'm hoping the Lakers go. LeBron and Luka.
Listen, they got a great chance of winning this year.
I think they do. I think they will. Honestly, I really think they will.
Man, if listen, bro, if LeBron gets a 5th ring this year, I think
he's gonna retire.
Nah, he gonna stay another year.
You think so?
Of course, because they're gonna say it's because of Luka.
Hey, Bronny gonna have a ring.
Bronny gonna have a ring. That's crazy. It's crazy. And the thing about it is that
I'll retire if I was him.
Nah, I'm staying. I'm staying because it's history repeating itself, right? The same way LeBron went to the Miami, right, to learn how to win from Dwayne Wade. Yeah. It's the same way that Luka's coming to LA to learn how to win from LeBron. It's the same exact thing. Even though Luka didn't want this ain't really happened for him and his purpose. Yeah. It happened for a real reason.
It did.
Now he's going to LA. He's going to learn from the greatest player of all time how to win. Right? Mm-hmm. Once he wins, if they win this year, which is a strong possibility how everything is shaking.
Yeah.
Now the confidence of Luka's going crazy. I'm an NBA champ. You can't stop me. Nobody can stop the man.
Yeah.
Right? Now I'm shooting half-court daggers every game. What you going to say? I'm an NBA champ and I play for the Lakers? You crazy?
Yeah.
But it's over with.
It's over.
They might go back to back. I thought that Celtics has a great chance. But nobody believes in the Celtics.
I don't think they can repeat, huh?
I do.
I think they
got a great team.
Yeah.
But nobody believes in the Celtics. Nobody. Not the media. Not the Boston Celtics fans.
Damn.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Because it's just hard to trust them. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Tatum's amazing. He's a stud.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown's a stud. Porzingis a stud. White, great player. Pritchard, great player. But for some reason, nobody thinks they're going to win. Nobody.
I mean, yeah. I ain't really been hearing them no much. They been talking about the Cavs, but they don't think the Cavs gonna.
They not gonna do nothing either. They're inexperienced. You know, like you have to have experience in order to overcome difficulties, right? The only person who has experience for real on the Cavs is Donovan Mitchell.
Right.
But his experience never led to wins, so it's really meaningless. You know what I'm saying? He just has the experience. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have the aftermath of having that experience. So it's going to be tough for the Cavs to get past, to even get to the finals. They can do it because they've been the best team in on the East for the whole season.
Yeah.
But to get past that is tough because they're going to have to beat Boston. Ain't that right? Boston on the East?
Yeah, Boston on the East.
Boston on the East?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to beat Boston.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. No. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Boston
East.
on the East.
You know, Boston, Cavs, Knicks.
Yeah.
All them.
Yeah. It's going to be tough for them.
Let me look at the
Because LA and Celtics have the rival for the championship all the time. So that one is on the West, one's on the East. So, yeah, it's going to be tough for them. And if they get to the championship, if they happen to get past the Boston Celtics, they're not going to play. They're not going to beat LeBron. They not.
They're not going to beat LeBron.
It's not going to. No. Because you got to understand this, too. It ain't just the Lakers. It's LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the name you're playing against.
Right.
You can say, oh, F that, we here, we focus and all that. Nah, it's still, you still know who you playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, in your mind, you still thinking, I'm playing LeBron James.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this is LeBron.
It's
y'all.
LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Like when they played Jordan, they'd be like, yeah, we got a game plan for playing the Bulls, but we're playing Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mental.
Yeah.
Nobody outplays them. Nobody.
No matter what you do, y'all, remember, it's no hope.
It's no hope. You gotta hope that they miss.
Yeah.
And they off. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing they always be talking about LeBron, that he choked. He didn't choke. Everybody has a bad game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a game plan going against them. It's different when you play against a triangle offense. You can't really stop that. Your game plan for that, you can't zone it. You can't. All you're doing is playing help side defense and a little one-on-one. And if you got one of the best one-on-one players of all time guarding you with no help side, of course you're going to win that battle. But for LeBron, there's help side. There's 3-4 people in the court, in the paint. So it's tough. That's why he's a great passer, you know?
Phenomenal.
He's a phenomenal passer. And this is the reason why, because he has to. In order for him to succeed, he has to pass it to his people, you know? And it's tough when you're that great because you have to depend on people who ain't. It's tough out here.
In real life and basketball, depending on people it's very difficult.
Yeah, nobody depends on nobody for real. Like in real life, if I got to depend on you something, I think you're not going to do it.
Right.
You know? Basketball, I'm sure it's the same way, but you have to depend on somebody. But that's why everybody loves Kobe and loves Jordan, because they didn't want to depend on nobody. They want to do it themselves.
Right.
And most of the time, they were successful. It's debatable.
Yeah, but it's just like, man, after a while, you know, carrying the load, it's just like, come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody do something. Like,
Exactly.
But maybe that's all they got. They can play that role. But some people, you know, they try to play bigger than their role, and that's how you mess things up.
Well, I would say it's the league's fault because they actually took the funness out of basketball. Because basketball, everybody should be able to do everything.
Right.
That's the point of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't want your big man dribbling the ball up the court because tendency he might lose it and it might go out of bounds or a turnover. But basketball is everybody playing free and loose, which means you should be able to do multiple things. How the league started and starts now is that you're a specific player doing a specific thing, which actually handicaps a lot of players, you know? Because if you only focus on shooting in the corner, then something else is going to die. Your dribbling, your defense, your rebounding, something else is going to go to the wayside because you're not focused on it.
Right.
If they allowed everybody to play basketball the correct way, then all your strengths would be highlighted. You would actually see better basketball. You would see team ball that you really want. That's why Europe does such a good job in basketball, because they're playing team ball and everybody's getting utilized. You'll see their big man bringing the ball up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's great. That's why Jokic is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, He's playing basketball. It ain't just structured and you have to just do certain things. That's the problem with America, bro. Like, and that's the problem with a lot of coaches too. They always want to just put you in one spot. It ain't like that. If I can teach you how to play basketball at all facets, then you'll be able to play at any time, anywhere with anybody because you can do anything. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's very simple. But
yeah, just learn everything.
Just learn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be a one-trick pony.
Right. You know, to break it down for people, if you worked at a grocery store and you just worked at the cash register for 20 years instead of learning the whole store, work in the seafood section, stock some groceries, learn the stove, be the janitor, shit.
You can't advance.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't advance.
Right. Just learn everything so you know what's going on.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Exactly. And if the league would allow the players to do that, you would get more exciting plays.
Yeah.
You would get more exciting basketball games. You know what I'm saying? It'll be more intense. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who's going to do what. Nowadays, we can anticipate who's going to score. Austin Reeves is about to go. LeBron is about to go. Luke is about to go. Nobody else is going to touch the ball.
Right.
And nobody else going to score. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, that's just the game.
I just seen a clip of Buddy Hield shooting and Steve Kerr talking about some, hey, this is Stephen Curry. He was wide open. Steph meet Buddy. Like, he was like, do you know who that is? Like, I just thought this shit was hilarious.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But
he said, bro, we was up 18.
Hey. And Buddy Hield's a shooter.
I know.
That's his design. He's a shooter.
But Steph was wide open, though. I get it.
Did he miss?
I think he did.
Steph could have missed too.
He could have.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like Steph is automatic.
He was like, they was like, Buddy Hield shot was a good shot, but Steph's shot was a great shot. That's what they were saying.
That's an opinion.
Yeah, I feel
That's an opinion because I could be hot.
Yeah.
I could be hot and shoot a shot in somebody's face, and it's a horrible shot, but I'm hot.
Yeah.
And it goes in. He could be wide open, be cold. And it's not a good shot because he's cold.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the basketball they ain't playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all structured and controlled, which is fine, but it's not entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. People make their names off of playing basketball free, you know? Like, if you ever saw Lamar Odom as a young player, you might have seen one of his highlights when he sham got somebody between the legs, laid it up smooth, but he's playing free. He's able to be himself. You know what I'm saying? That's why legends go to the Rucker and they show out. You know, Kobe, Durant, Brandon Jennings, who else? I think LeBron went. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to the Rucker to show your real game. NBA is not real. You know what I'm saying? It's a structured, you're playing a position. You have to do a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to be barred down like that? It's not fun. You know what I'm saying? You can only shoot 5 times a game. I was watching a clip of Carmelo Anthony and Rudy Gay talking about how they went to certain teams later in their career. Yeah. And the coaches were telling them, don't shoot 2-point shots. Don't
seen that clip.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Don't shoot middies. Are you serious? Like, that's stupid. You can't be that dumb. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a 2-point assassin, Carmelo Anthony, who only shoots 80% at 2-point shots,
which is crazy.
Let the man shoot.
Yeah.
Rudy Gay, let the man shoot. Like, it's not a bad shot.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They said we'd rather have the 3. We don't care if he's double covered. We'd rather have the 3.
Let him shoot it. No, that's stupid. It's stupid.
Hey, why would you take away free points, bro?
Bro, like, they don't know basketball.
Right. Y'all need to stay out them analytics, bro.
That's all it is.
That's when football and basketball started getting bagged. Yeah. That's why you see all these coaches be going forward on 4th down like all the time. They just like,
yeah. Like, analytics say it's 50-50 chance we can get it. Of course it's 50-50 chance.
How has the offense looked today?
Bro, how are you feeling today?
Yeah.
If you ain't been transferring or converting 1st, 4th, 3rd and 1s, you know.
We 2 for 10 for 3rd down. We probably not making it on 4th.
You ain't getting it. The defense got your number.
Yeah, it's rough.
But see, that people playing the numbers, they playing the odds, and they trying to outthink other people. No, it's very simple. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. You can do a fake punt. That's legit. Yeah. But going for it when you're on the opposite side of the field, and you think you can just get this one, and that defense been smacking you the whole day?
All day.
Nah. It ain't gonna happen.
Right. I understand if you ain't got no choice, but people just be like, let's do it.
I mean, you know. Coaches make decisions, but they also get fired.
Yeah, all the time.
You know, and that's why they get fired. Because, like the coach from Detroit, I'm not saying he's going to get fired, but he might get fired.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Why would you say that, though? Because
he had 2 opportunities to win a championship. Great teams.
Mm-hmm.
The league was pulling for them to win. He just blew it. Bad decision making 1 year. Second year, they just wasn't prepared. I think they had a lot of injuries last year.
Detroit, who they coach? I
can't think of his name. Big white boy. He used to play for Detroit.
I'm just like, but he got Detroit in the playoffs. They was just terrible last year, wasn't it?
They was just terrible 2-3 years ago. I'm not saying that he should get fired, but that's how coaches get fired.
You right, though. They be like, yeah, you got us to the playoffs for the first time in a couple years. We gonna you started the season off kind of rough. Next year, we gonna fire you.
Yeah, thank you. They gonna say thank you.
We know what to do now. We know how to get here.
When the door is open, it don't stay open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in football. Like, they definitely had a legit chance of winning last year and the year before. You know what I'm saying? Even though the Eagles was great.
Yeah.
Even though Pat was great, the Chiefs was great the year before, the Detroit Lions really had an opportunity, and they blew it.
Yeah, Detroit, y'all let me down. I mean, Washington, they was crazy.
Yeah.
But Detroit, y'all, that was disappointing.
It's choke artists.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
But it happens. Cleveland, choke artists. Detroit, choke artists. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the culture of the facility that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, you're just not going to go past a certain level. Like, these people in Detroit, they put up banners for making the conference. Nobody puts banners up for making the conference.
Y'all was screwed then.
Bro, mentality is off. Mentality is done.
It was over with then.
Other franchises who are winning put championship banners up.
Right.
You put up conference appearances?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro.
How would you feel they put up a banner? Nah, it wouldn't matter. Like the Jaguars, they ain't never been to the Super Bowl. Like
they ain't never been to the Super Bowl. They should put up a banner for getting the first down. That's the only banner.
Hey, drop a bomb for yourself.
That is crazy. Oh God, bro. They should, because it's ridiculous. Mindset is ridiculous, bro. Because it's how you win. If your mindset is correct, you're gonna win. You manifest it, come to pass. That's how the Celtics keep winning.
Yeah.
Only thing they put up is championship banners, nothing else. Mm-hmm. So you expect championships. If all you expect is an appearance, you're gonna make it.
Yeah, you gonna make it.
They gonna see you. Mm-hmm. And they gonna see your ass out the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Like, once you get there, you so stuck. I get it. Like, you so stuck on being there that it's kind of overwhelming. You're not used to it.
Yeah.
And then, like, that's probably some people, like Chris Paul. He made it.
Man.
He made it.
Listen, bro.
He even was 2-0 at a point.
I lost faith in Chris Paul when he left Wake Forest.
Damn.
Bro, he's like, man, like, it's the attitude for me, bro. Mm-hmm. You know? Like, he's a mini Draymond, but he's worse. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Because he's sneaky with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He a pest.
You gotta, if you just gotta know, like, you gotta know what he on.
Bro, you gotta fight him every game.
Yeah.
Every game. There should be a penalty box for basketball. This is a new rule. Mm-hmm. Have a penalty box for basketball that they fight or wrestle for at least 30 seconds to a minute. Just to get it out.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? If you do a flagrant foul, they should throw a flag or challenge the play to let y'all go into there to tussle. You know what I'm saying?
Draymond was staying there.
He'll stay in there.
He'll go in there for fun. He'll start the game off.
He'll start the game off in there. They should give him an option. Do you want to tech or do you want to go into the box?
Draymond already in the box.
Let's go to the box. he already running, taking the jersey off. He ready for the box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They should, though. I mean, it'll make the game interesting, and it will save fouls. Nobody want a personal flagrant or a tech. No, let me go to the box. Mm-hmm. I'm going to the box every game.
Did you see, speaking of techs, did you see they threw Luka out against OKC, and they took the tech back?
They took it back?
Yeah.
Oh, I know they took it back.
They did. I seen
But
that.
if the game is over, it's too late.
I know, right?
Let him keep the tech. Let it sting him. So next time he play OKC, he remembers, and he torches them for 50.
Mm-hmm. You
know? Because that's who they're going to play to get to the championship.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably they peak like Minnesota last year, because they made it, but they didn't finish.
Experience.
Yeah, for real.
Who Minnesota played? The Nuggets.
And they played them in the second round. They played
they played the Nuggets in
Dallas.
The second round.
In the championship. Yeah. And Kyrie been there.
Exactly.
But but he got them there. He helped get them there, but he couldn't win it.
I mean, because he's not LeBron.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Luka been in the finals too. The
Yeah.
conference final multiple times.
Exactly.
I think.
No. Like conference final, twice.
Yeah.
Finals once.
Right. Finals once.
But he didn't know how to win.
Right.
Because he's not LeBron. So he went to LA to learn from LeBron, and now he's gonna win.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And you know what? This conspiracy. This is what I think is gonna happen. Now that they done fired the coach from Denver, right? Joker is not happy. He's upset.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna get traded to the Lakers.
Oh man.
If he gets traded to the Lakers, which is possible,
Very.
the Lakers will win 3 more. 3, and LeBron will be there.
Yeah.
He will stay because he ain't got to shoulder the load. Oh, here we go. Hold on, bro. You are on the air. How you doing? Oh, hold on.
Press 1.
I gotta hit 1.
Yeah.
Where this shit at? You are on the air with. That's all I'm saying. How you doing? Who we speaking with?
Damn.
Oh, you hung up?
Yeah, they
Oh,
hung
it's
up.
spam.
Oh.
Ah, that's cool. Hey, but if y'all trying to call in, y'all got something to say, call that 515-599-1687. But if he goes to the Lakers, he gonna play. LeBron will play 3 more years. They will win 3 more times. He will leave and retire with 7 rings.
That'd be crazy.
And what y'all gonna say now? What are you gonna say then? He's already got the most points, all the records. He's just staking around because he can.
Just because he can.
Just because he in shape. Who's going to retire LeBron like they retired Dwight Howard? Nobody. You're not going to just push LeBron out the league like you did Melo. It's LeBron. He's going to stay as long as he wants. And if he's at the Lakers and the Lakers get Joker,
Yeah.
that's the new Kobe and Shaq.
I mean, who? So they're going to have Luka,
And Joker.
Joker, and LeBron, is what you're saying.
Yes. The new Kobe and Shaq and Robert Horry. And guess who Robert Horry is? LeBron James.
I'm so weak.
LeBron James is the new Robert Horry.
So you already know it. If they get Joker, AR gone. Yeah, I like AR.
Nah.
You know,
Yeah. You're right.
He
You're right.
got-
You're right.
hey,
You got to. He the only.
Rui gone.
Yeah. You got to. You got to get rid of him.
You ain't got no choice.
You ain't got no choice. He the only best thing you got.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to take less money, which I might. I might take less money,
Be the 4th man, and you can go. He could go crazy too.
bro. You the ice. You are like the Jay Crawford, Jamal Crawford of the team. At any given time, you can go for 50.
Right.
Any given time.
Anytime.
If they all get tired, I'm going ham.
He said, I got it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Pick and roll easy. Me and Joker. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Easy money, bro. That's a lineup. That's a lineup. That's a pale lineup though. But that's a
I'm
lineup.
like, who else you got though? If you you get rid of Rui and I don't.
You got Finney. You got Finney Smith shooting 3s still.
They got.
They gonna have what's the young boy? There's a young boy on the team that play defense that everybody thinks should be better, but he ain't even at best yet. I can't think of his name. You got the boy you gonna throw the lobs to, the light skinned dude.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, they gotta trade something to get Joker. You know, unless his contract up and he just go there.
Check to see when his contract.
I got you. I got
yeah,
you.
because that's interesting. Because Joker go to the Lakers. Ooh, he gonna get 3 rings. LeBron gonna leave with 7, and now he's really the GOAT. He's really the GOAT. 7 rings, 50,000 points. Come on, bruh. What you gonna say? Oh, he ain't go 6 for 6. Nobody's going 6 for 6.
It ends 2027, 2028 season. So what is that?
That's 2 more years.
2 years.
But they can buy him out. The Lakers got money.
They could.
And then they could do a trade with 3 other teams. Mm-hmm. It's possible.
It is, because the NBA, I ain't never seen that in the NFL. I said, damn, the NBA be 4 teams trading. I said,
teams.
I said, how they be doing this?
That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm saying, like, they trying to hate on LeBron, but LeBron got this shit mapped out. Mm-hmm. And one thing I tell you this, his legacy is so intact that I'm sure that he talked to the NBA, David Stern, before he probably passed, and they made a rule saying no more high school players can come out the league. No more high school players can come to the league. Let me be the last phenom to come to the league so that my legacy lasts forever, because ain't nobody else coming at 18 doing what he did.
Ain't nobody.
They ain't got the rules like that no more. You know?
Yeah.
He's one of one.
Yeah, literally.
One of one.
He was the chosen one for a reason,
That's
bro.
why he put it on his back. The only thing that I think that he regrets is wearing the number 23. I think that's the only thing that he regrets. Because it's the only thing that they really hold against him. You're chasing Jordan. You're still wearing 23. Nigga, we all wore 23 back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could get 23, you would wear 23.
Right.
Nobody did not want to wear 23. I'm sure Kobe would have wanted to wear 23 if he would have went to the league when he went to the league. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure he just didn't choose 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just one of them things. Everybody wanted to be a Jordan. 23 was hot.
23 was hot.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because AD was 23 at a point in New Orleans. A lot of people was 23.
everybody wore 23.
Yeah.
LeBron just so happened to be so good that he never could change his number because he went straight to the league. He wore 23 for 2 jerseys at first.
Yeah.
Vincent St. Mary's and the Cleveland Cavaliers. He didn't have a chance to change it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only time he changed it went to Miami because 23 was already retired. So that was his only time to change it. And I think he should have kept the 6.
That's crazy that you can get your jersey retired at a place you ain't never played. Like, that is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's crazy.
GOAT status.
Like, we beat y'all to go to the finals. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that they did, but just imagine that.
And put my jersey in.
Yeah, we're going to retire my shit.
I never played here.
I never played here.
Crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
It's money, bro. That's just money. I mean, listen, bro. Jordan is a god. Okay? No disrespect to the real gods. I'm just saying. In the world of basketball, Jordan is a god. Okay? But there's multiple gods in this game.
Yeah, they just on a whole different level.
They're just on different levels. LeBron just so happens to be the young god climbing up the mountain. And he was on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things. And time will show that his legacy will probably last longer than Jordan's. Because at one particular time, Jordan's shoes will die off. They will.
They will.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times can you keep remaking the same shoes?
Man, I'm not into sneakers, but they be getting y'all. They be getting them joints.
I'm telling you, the culture is dying off. Of Jordan, the shoe brand, like, the people who really are investing into the shoes is dying off. You know what I'm saying? It was the culture. It was the generation before me, right before me, my generation, and the generation after me.
Yeah.
That's 30 years of people.
Yeah.
And those 30 years of people, it's probably like 1 billion or so people that came in that situation, right?
Yeah.
All those billions of people done bought Jordans already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We might buy our kids Jordans too, but if they don't like them, they're not gonna wear them.
Yeah.
They wearing Asics now,
Man, they be wearing everything.
bruh.
For real.
They don't even care about Jordans.
Yeah. Like, and then they be reselling these shoes for freaking, oh my goodness, bro.
$1 of dollars.
Yeah, 10,000. Can you come down to 8? Like, bruh.
I'm not spending that. It's too late. The era of the shoe peddling is over.
Yeah, I
You
hope
know?
so. Yeah.
It's over because nobody is really, they don't care like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not as popular. Ain't nobody really getting shot over Jordans no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you had to wait in line, get a ticket, and then you still might not get the shoes when you get to the top of the line, even though you have a ticket.
Right, because there's only so many sizes, and there's all this and all that.
It's crazy. And then you can get your shoes and you get beat up walking to the car. Somebody catch you slipping.
It's a process. I heard that was like 4 different processes that you had to go to just to make it with the shoes.
Just to make it, bro.
Is it really worth it?
Back then it was. Back then it was. Hey, on God it was. George was crucial. I was so poor that I didn't even get a lot. Couldn't afford it because it was too much of a hassle. You know what I'm saying? If you really want the shoes, you got to pay a little extra.
Yeah.
Pay for the ticket, and then you got to pay a little extra just to get the shoe.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? And then you need to know somebody that works there that can hold your shoe for you.
To hold your size.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. Jordan had a thing going on.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an era. But that era done passed.
Yeah.
Nobody is doing that no more. He was a GOAT.
Look, real.
Not no more.
Speaking of legacies, though,
I'm listening.
I do want to speak on Kevin Durant, bro.
Okay.
And this ain't coming from no hating standpoint, because that man is great. That man is great. Slim Reaper.
Slim Reaper.
But
Tarantula.
since that man has left Golden State, what has he done?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Because you need great players around you to be great. That's it. That's basketball. You got to understand, in high school, you want to play with your friends, and you also want to play with good players because it makes the game easier. You can really shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can play relaxed because I don't have to worry about my point guard losing the ball. I can play relaxed because I know that my big man, if I can't do it, he gonna get a bucket. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can play relaxed. You know what I'm saying? When you don't play on the team with the similar level of talent, it's hard. Yeah. Only person that can do that is LeBron. You feel me? Like, only person that can really hold a team up, and I know I keep going back to LeBron. I'm sorry. Hey. But the man has proven it.
How many times?
Over and over. But Durant, I think he should have stayed with the Warriors. If he wanted his career to be amazing, because it's great now, but amazing, him, Steph, Clay, and Draymond should have stayed together. Yeah. They could have ran the table.
Yeah, they really could. But, you know, like you said at the beginning of the show, them egos. Because I was just sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, they just, because they missed playoffs. They ain't make the playoffs this year. And I'm just thinking, like, man, last year they got swept. The year before that, they lost, I think, in the second round. And then I remember he got swept by the Celtics with the Nets. The closest, I don't think he's been past the second round.
He can't. It's tough.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It's really tough. Yeah. Like, Durant, how great he is, he needs complementary players with him. Yeah. On the same level. That's it. That's how
that Nets team though was tough. Everybody just got hurt.
It was tough. They could have won.
They could have.
They just had bad luck.
They did.
That's all that was.
Because even though I be seeing Jeff Teague goofy ass, and he said, man, after they went down like 2-0, he was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, but Kyrie got hurt, and I think James Harden
got hurt.
Yeah, he had a bad hamstring. He was just a shell.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Because you see them now. If you saw them then, if they had the same, if they were healthy then, they would have won at least 2 championships. Yeah. At least. They were that good.
They blew that up too quick too, man.
Huh?
They blew that up too quick too. But it was a lot of drama. I understand.
I mean, who makes Steve Nash a coach? You feel me? Like, come on,
like,
bro.
What y'all doing?
Yeah, y'all doing too much. For one, we don't respect him because Kyrie already feels like he's better than him, legacy-wise, too. Those 2 MVPs is bullshit. We know that. But Kyrie already knows, bro, I'm better than you and was better than you than when you were at your peak. So I'm not, prove to me that you know what you're talking about.
Does he got rings?
Huh?
Does Nash got rings or no?
Oh. No, he lost to Kobe.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Kobe was running that shit then.
He said, hey.
And he had an opportunity, but they knew that he wasn't going to get him, so they gave him 2 MVPs, which should have went to LeBron James. But that's neither here nor there.
Shaq be arguing about that MVP too, don't he?
For that year?
I forgot the year.
It was like 2003, 2003, 2004, 5, something like that. I think that's when he got his MVPs. LeBron should have got him. Young LeBron. He just went to the finals.
The fact LeBron only got 4 is kind of crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, Steve Nash won him in 05 and 06.
05, 06.
Brian was in his 3rd and 4th year.
He had just went to the finals 2 years before that. And he's averaging 20 plus. Only reason they gave it to Steve Nash is because he was introducing a new way of basketball, so they say. Right, with the running gun. Yeah. But it was not. No, Pistol Pete was doing that in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is new. They just choose who they want to hype up to see if they can get some money off of it. Right?
It's a business.
It's a business. Yeah. Steve Nash was marketable for the particular time, But he wasn't doing nothing new. Yeah. He wasn't doing nothing new at all, It's just being lucky, what I'm saying? In that time and manner, you're just being lucky.
That's it here, man.
Yeah.
You ain't beating Kobe. Here's some MVPs. Man.
Exactly. You're not getting past the Lakers.
And Kobe got how many MVPs?
I think he got 1.
Yeah, they was like, here, he got 5 rings. We'll give you 2 MVPs. How about that?
It's crazy. Crazy. Kobe probably should have more MVPs. The league is just crazy. I'm not saying that Durant and Westbrook and Harden shouldn't have got MVPs. They deserved it. Yeah. Westbrook, triple doubles 3 years in a row. You know what I'm saying? But don't he got how many MVPs he got? He got like
Russ.
Yeah, I think he got like 2 or 3.
No, he got 1.
You sure?
Yeah, he got 1. James got 1. KD got
1.
Yeah. Yeah, all 3 of them got just 1.
Yeah.
Steph got 2. Right.
Yeah.
LeBron got 4.
LeBron got 4. Yeah, and that time, but that time frame, is crazy. Great hoopers. You know what I'm saying?
Joker got 3. My bad, Joker.
All unstoppable players in that particular time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing you can do about it. But my question is, do you think Anthony Davis is a Hall of Famer?
Do I think he's a Hall of Famer? Borderline.
That's the eye test talking, right? I chat GTP'd it. They said he's an absolute yes.
Absolute?
An absolute yes.
I'm not arguing it. I think he deserves it personally. I mean, yes, is he always?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't. The eye test you already said. You said borderline, right? Because you don't. It ain't about how many points you average. It ain't about first team NBA. It ain't nothing about that. It's about the eye test. How dominant are you?
Right.
You're 50-50 dominant. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this: he should have an MVP.
You think?
Because for the talent that he has, he should.
You think?
But the fact that he always, I just feel like, because that man, hadn't he put up like a 40 and 20 game? Like, you know, like if he doing that, if Giannis got 2, AD should have at least 1.
He's not Giannis, though.
I know.
Giannis is a monster.
Yeah, Giannis is like they say, Greek freak.
He's a monster, bro.
But I feel like AD, at the bare minimum, he should have had 1. Like, with his talent, I feel like he should.
I agree with you. But I feel the same way about AD, how everybody feels about LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Soft. What Bud used to say, trash.
I ain't mad at that though.
But
like,
it's in the eye test. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like to me, he was never reliable.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you had a franchise that you could have did very well by, and you weren't reliable.
Right.
The only reason you won a championship is because LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
You hit one shot. Not knocking anything you did, AD. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that they gave you a championship, and your highlight career is one shot from the three-point line in the NBA Finals, just like Kyrie.
No, I think that was against the Nuggets in the conference finals. Remember?
Was that conference?
Yeah.
To win it?
Yeah.
Well, then,
Shit.
you see how you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
You don't remember nothing else he done did.
'Cause that boy long, like he shot.
Yeah, and that bitch went in.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember?
Great shot.
Great shot.
But what else do you remember him from?
I remember more about Jimmy Butler from that finals because he was gassed. I've always been a Jimmy Butler fan.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You
Always.
don't remember. Like, a Hall of Famer should have moments of memories that you can't. It's undeniable. He only has the one shot. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Okay.
Other than that, you think he's gonna be hurt?
Let me ask you this then: do you think it should have been him or Dwight on the top 75?
Dwight Howard.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
There's no way, and that's no disrespect to AD again,
Mm-hmm.
but he should have been 76. Not top 75. He's 100. I give him 100.
Yeah.
But at that particular time when they made that top 75, he was not an NBA champ. He was first team NBA, of course. He was doing his thing. But he was no Dwight Howard.
Right.
Dwight Howard obviously is a Hall of Famer. You see that.
Yeah.
But he ain't no Dwight. He ain't no first pick of the draft. Oh, yes, he was. I'll take that back.
Do he got any defensive player of the years?
Who, Anthony Davis?
Yeah.
He might.
Let me see.
He might not, though. I put $50 that he don't.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I put 50 on it. Dwight got 3, don't he?
Yeah, he got 3.
From Orlando.
Orlando.
It's crazy.
Let me see.
But I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. If he makes it, he's going to make it like third ballot.
It said Anthony Davis has never won Defensive Player of the Year award, though he has been runner-up and top 3 finisher in the voting.
Yeah, that means nothing.
Yeah.
Just like y'all say LeBron is second, so is Anthony Davis and all this shit. He shouldn't be in the Hall of Famer. He shouldn't be. Let me take that back. He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Okay.
He's
I'm not mad
he's
at
a
that.
Hall of Famer from numbers. But impact, no. I think there should be different type of Hall of Fames. There should be stats Hall of Fame, and there should be that guy Hall of Fame. If you're that guy, then you should be in the real Hall of Fame. If you're just in stats, then you just get, a jacket or a plaque. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said Hall of Fame and Hall of very good. Or very, yeah.
You know what I mean? They should. They should definitely categorize it more because they just let anybody in this shit. You know, they just let anybody. Now, congratulations to Carmelo. I think that's well deserved. You know, congratulations to Tracy, Grant Hill. You know, Vince Carter, all the people that got in. You know, but those are stats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, was Melo that guy? Yeah, he was, but he was still with LeBron and Kobe, and it was, you know, if you was naming people in the league, you would name Melo like fourth. It's not bad, but you know,
I kind of compare it to like Phillip Rivers with Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger. It's just like it's too many. Drew Brees.
Yeah,
it's too many.
Yeah, and
Drew lucky he got one bowl.
Lucky.
Yeah, he lucky.
And that's the thing. Like with Melo, he should have won a championship. He could have got one.
Yeah, at least
but
one.
He even said that he was going for the scoring titles, just like Tracy McGrady. He could have won a championship, but he said it was more important for him to get these scoring titles. Why? Because Jordan did it. He's a bad influence.
To each his own, man.
Jordan's a bad influence. You know this. He makes people go for scoring titles and not championships because, you know, championships are team awards. A scoring title is an individual award that I could do on my own.
To each his own.
And Jordan was great at it. He was great. But, hey, I mean, listen, it's about an hour. That's about our time.
Hey,
I appreciate you coming on, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It's cool, man.
It's cool. You know, see if we go viral again. You know, because people is so sensitive about this Jordan and LeBron shit. So I talk about it because LeBron is the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, man.
Now, we're going to go out with my boy Abasi Steele one more time.
Play
Good
that
old
fire,
honey man.
man.
We're going to call this day, what we going to call this day? We're going to call this day a wrap. That's what I want to say.
So like,
I couldn't get it out.
I'm like, what we call it?
We call this day a wrap, you know?
It's Thursday.
It's
What's
Thursday,
today?
you know?
You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. 'Cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of